Well, welcome back. How have
Hello.
you been since we've seen you last?
I've been good. Yeah, just training a lot, enjoying life, you know.
How do you enjoy life? Because that's a different answer for everybody. And what makes you happy? What keeps you happy during those off times?
Yeah, my relationship with God, you know, I've been really diving deep into my scriptures, and you know, it's hard sometimes, but you know, just making a lot of life changes, and you know, doing the hard things is hard, and it can be not super enjoyable all the times, but when you make those changes and you see how it affects your life and how it blesses you, it gives you joy that's like everlasting.
I know that, going through struggles is all part of being a Christian, is learning how to praise God in those moments. Are those losses something that you're able to kind of make and turn into something positive for yourself?
Oh, 100%. You know, I truly believe that, yeah, everything happens for a reason. I know it's cliche, but those type of things, I just submit to the will of God, because, you know, even there's certain things that I can do better and certain things that are in my control that I drop the ball on sometimes. And then there's certain times where, you know, a door closes and you think that you think it's like the end of the world, but you realize, you know, God's protecting you, because what's on the other side of that door is going to hurt you. So I just trust in all of my journey and my plan, or God's plan, to direct me in the safest route, and in the way that is going to set me up for life in general. You know, wins and losses. Obviously, we want to win. I'm very competitive. I'm really looking for a win this Saturday. You know, but yeah, I just trust.
Can you just talk to me a little bit about how this fight was made? When did you get the call? Did you ask for this fight? Were you called and proposed the fight? Just talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah. So after the Manon fight, you know, I had to heal my pinky, and that happened. You know, but as soon as the fight was over, I was like, man, I was so close. I felt like I could have won that fight if I just, you know, if there wasn't just a little bit different here and there, and you know, whatever, shoulda, coulda, woulda, stuff like that. But I just had that taste of like, man, like usually I get down on myself after a loss, but it just motivated me so much more. So I was like, I knew after that fight I wanted to get right back in there, but I had to heal my pinky, had some other, you know, like personal stuff I had to figure out, and then it took me a little bit to kind of get those things in order. But as soon as I was like ready, I was looking for a fight, and yeah, and then I got offered a little bit earlier for this fight, but I wasn't 100% ready, just with some personal stuff. And then I got offered in March 23rd, and I was like, yeah, that's perfect.
What were your thoughts when you heard the name?
Amanda Ribas, you know, just excitement because of how she fights, her energy, her skills, you know, the fact that she's, you know, in the top 10, because for some reason I'm not ranked or whatever, even though I'm like pound for pound ranked. So it's super strange, but I'm like, okay, I never really paid attention to rankings, but now I'm like, yeah, it'd be nice to be ranked. So, yeah, so all of those things combined, I was just very excited to hear that name, but I was ready for anybody. I really didn't care who popped up.
What are you expecting from her? I know everybody says that they train for the 5 rounds, but do you actually expect to have to go the 5 rounds with her?
I mean, I know she's very tough. I know that she's not a quitter. You know, she's, you know, losing the fight, she's still looking for a way to win or something. So, you know, I know that I have to be prepared for that. I know I have to be prepared for 5 rounds regardless, but especially with her. But the thing is, you know, I have a lot of 5-round experience, so I don't know. I know how to prepare for that, and it makes me feel better that I have that time to do whatever it is that I got to do. But yeah, as soon as I get that opportunity to finish, I'm finishing.
And looking ahead at this year, I know you don't want to look past your opponent, but do you have some goals that you've set for yourself this year?
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, becoming 2-division champion this year would be awesome, you know, but I know that's a very steep mountain to climb, and I know I have had some setbacks, so, you know, obviously I got to be realistic, but I do believe that that's very realistic, and anything's, you know, God willing, that's what's going to happen. But yeah, I just got to take care of business this weekend, and yeah, that's what we'll do.
Thank you.